This Dinglesnorf situation is absolutely crazy. I'm not doing all that. I'm not gonna try to build up some sort of narrative. I'm not gonna try to be all silly about it. I'm just gonna say it how it is. Short answer, I've been busy. Very, very busy. Also, sorry if I sound weird in any way. I'm a little bit sick. I'm aware that my voice is absolutely horrible right now. But the longer answer is a much bigger issue as to why I haven't been uploading. Starting off with some things about me that you may not have known about. I have pretty bad ADHD and anxiety to go along with it, so not only do I get sidetracked by literally everything I see, but I also get anxious by every little thing I see, whether it's a mistake, big or small, or just something out of the corner of my eye. My direction is fully focused towards that new thing I found and very little else. For a little bit, building up a YouTube channel was one of them, and I went through with that. If you couldn't tell by the videos I uploaded, I really wanted to put as much as I could into them because I genuinely thought I could do something. And I wasn't doing them to be like, oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna do from now on. This is gonna be my new full-time job while I'm going to college. No, I was not thinking that at all. In fact, that is probably one of the worst decisions you could ever make starting out something like this. I wasn't expecting to get the amount of support that I did on these past videos and streams. In fact, during the process of me making this video, we have surpassed 300 subscribers. What? And when I say I didn't expect to get the amount of support that I did, I genuinely mean it. I got scared. I got eyes on me and I got scared, so I just threw it away. I don't know why my brain is like this. My intention wasn't to build something up, then throw it out to never see the light of day again. That was not my intention. The only reason this channel is where it is today is because I said, OST 7 came out. This could finally give me a reason to upload, because at the time I was looking to upload something, but I didn't know necessarily what to. I'm done glossing over the view counts and subscriber counts, even though genuinely thank you guys so much. But now I want to get into the potential reasons that could cause me to not be uploading. Problem number 1, burnout. I'm not burnt out of creating things, since I'm creating new things all the time by myself. It's more so that I'm burnt out of feeling like I have to portray myself in a specific way. For example, work. Where I work, I have to portray myself as a guy who essentially knows what's going on at any given moment, who's supposed to have all the answers and is supposed to know pretty much everything, and I'm straight up burnt out of portraying myself a specific way depending on the scenario, which sounds stupid, yes, but hear me out, let me cook. I've always been portraying myself as a character instead of as myself. So myself is a character, but I don't even know who that character is because that character is not myself. Very few people know who me is as a person. So I find it hard to just be myself. Even when I'm making these videos, I still find it very hard for me to just be myself. I feel like I have to portray myself in some way, do like some sort of YouTuber voice, like, this is the absolute crazy thing I've ever seen in my life, watch to the end or I'm gonna do something horrible. I don't know. And since I don't know, it's probably best that we move on to problem number 2, lack of motivation. This one kind of stems off of burnout a little bit, but not by much. I know I mentioned earlier that I have no problem creating things by myself as of right now, but that's in very specific circumstances. Like, for example, getting started. I physically cannot get something started. And when I do start it, I'm hyper fixated on it for the next hours, days, even weeks. I don't know, if I'm lucky, maybe even months. But the hardest thing for me is just getting started with any of it, really. Because once I get over that hurdle of blank project or not knowing what to do, like everything else just falls into place. But it's that initial, what do I even start with, that just trips me up every single time. Which could also be something that stems from my pretty bad ADHD. But something that doesn't stem from bad ADHD is problem 3, wanting to try something new. The last few everything on this channel has been Beat Saber related. And I guess it's more to do with the context of Beat Saber as a rhythm game, but I feel that there's only so much I can do with Beat Saber before it starts feeling stale and repetitive in my mind. Not in terms of gameplay, because I can be playing this game for hours and I'll have no idea what time of day it is. I'm talking about the content that I could potentially make from it. I have a few video ideas in mind, and from that poll I ran a while back, a good bit of you do want to see the Blade and Sorcery 1.0 update, so I haven't forgotten about that. But after those few ideas are done, I mean, what else is there? I'm not gonna outright say what the ideas are, because I obviously want you guys to find out for yourself what's on my mind and what I have in store. But the main issue I have in terms of videos feeling stale and repetitive is when customs are brought into the picture. Now, don't take this as an I hate customs type deal, because I absolutely love customs. They expand the game's lifespan 7 years past its original due date. But there's only so many customs I can play before being like, well, that definitely was a custom. Wow, this chart is pretty good, awesome job, and not much more than that. Customs, I feel like, are something that's better streamed rather than recorded, and then the goofy, wacky ideas are something that's better recorded instead of streamed. And of course, I haven't been able to do any of that because I've just been so unbelievably busy. Work, family, friends, doing a whole bunch of goofy stuff, getting sidetracked. It's truly been one of the summers of all time. But as we move into the fall, I kind of want to discuss the potential future of this channel. I'm gonna say right now, don't expect a new video for a little bit. I know this video seems promising as to, oh, where I've been, what I've been up to, or what's been going on in my mind type deal. But that doesn't mean I have anything actively in the works. That also could mean that I do, but we never really know, can we? Of course I do, but I'm not gonna outright say anything, nor do I want to get your hopes up. So for the time being, do not expect a new video for at least a week or two. College is starting back up, so I'll probably have even less time than before because I'm preparing for that and I'm going to be actively dealing with that. So the whole thing is just a mess of, do I have time or not? Like I said, I have ideas that I would like to turn into content that's being pushed out. But like I said, it boils down to, do I even have time for it? I know it seems like I kind of abandoned this channel. That wasn't my intention. I just got busy and sidetracked and even more busy on top of that. So yeah, that's where I've been. If any of you are still around for this, I genuinely appreciate it. But hopefully there won't be like 2 months in between uploads. If that's how it has to be, then so be it. But I don't want to be like, hey, here's something, and then just disappear for the better half of a sixth of a year. So yeah, that was the update. I'm sorry it took so long for me to even be like, hey, I'm still alive and I still want to make videos. I promise you that I have not forgotten about any of this. I've also put in pressure on myself for things that aren't this channel. Bunch of personal creative outlets, things for others as well. I am currently working on something for a good friend of mine, Undying Terror 16. Way funnier than I am, check him out. I'm not gonna say what it is, I'm not gonna hint at it, but I am working on something with him, so that's taking up quite a bit of my time as well. So sorry if the update was a long time between last video and the update, and also just the length of the video itself. But I need to put myself back on track before I can worry about putting this channel back on track. So anyway, thank you for listening to what I had to say, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Bye-bye.